we're away. Well folks, today we're off to the Bunyas with just a small group, and it's a beautiful day. Expecting a top of 25 for here where we're leaving from. That's 25 degrees C, and probably around about 28 top where we're going through. So yeah, beautiful day. A little bit of cloud, but just nice. So should be a cracking ride. So there's just the three of us today. We've got all F3s today. So a bit of a change with just the F3 crew, no RTs. So we've taken off from up at Highfields. You can see it's a little bit breezy. Our Brisbane-based person who's used to the sea level and humidity is thinking this is not great. They're having a bit of fun with the cold up here in Toowoomba, but it's quite nice. Alrighty, so we're just heading in through Maringandan. Really good pub here on the right at Maringandan. So if you're ever in the area, Toowoomba area, the Maringandan pub will give you a great feed. It's usually busy though on the weekends, so yeah, weekdays great, weekends really busy. And yeah, it's nice and green out here at the moment, even though it's summer. As I said, Denny was struggling at 20 degrees, or sort of 22 now that we've sort of got away from that breeze. So we're going to go a bit of a different route from Highfields to the Bunyas. We're going to go through Gumbunji, Hayden, Parenga, Quinalo, Maclagan, and then up to the Bunyas. So taking a slightly detoured route just to stay away from the main roads, all gravel, which Danny was saying there's a group going up there today and they were taking dirt roads without understanding that the Spyders, whilst yeah they'll go on dirt, it's not great for them, especially if they get a stone in the belt. So it's one thing for people to understand is that yeah, dirt's not great for them, and some people with chain only motorbikes don't tend to get that. Anyway, we'll keep going up here. We're going to turn off pretty soon and head through some of the interesting ways to get up there. So today I want to talk about a couple of things. I want to talk about how we use our intercom systems. I've got a big trip coming up soon and a large group, and I'm looking, wow, how do we use the intercom system? Because I've got mesh, but others may not want to mesh if they can mesh, because I've got a center system and my center might not connect to someone's car though. So there's an interesting thing of, how do we use those things? So I'm trying to figure out at the moment what's the best way to use it. I'm thinking what it might be is that I might connect up to one other guy and maybe a second one, but he's going to probably connect to his wife, so it might be just me connected up to one guy. So communications on the road is an interesting one, and something which needs to be thought about before you go on a trip, because I know that there's couples together on the trip, so they'll want to talk to each other, but they might not want to have people hear their conversation, because things might not have gone well that morning before you go, and they might be having a fairly serious discussion with each other. So yeah, we've got to figure that sort of thing out before we go. The other thing I want to talk about is this helmet that I've got on. It's a HJC RPHA 90S. It's a carbon one. Normally I wear earplugs, but today I'm not, and I'm surprised at how quiet this helmet is. It's surprisingly quiet. I had a 90 before, an RPHA 90, but it was older stock and it wasn't the S version. For whatever reason, the S version just seems to have softer, tighter pads, and they just keep out that wind noise, and so I'm very, very happy with the RPHA 90S. I'll take some pictures of it and slap it on there as well. But yeah, it's a nice helmet. Just coming into Bunya now, so Bunyas a place that's had a lot of work done to it. A nice Christmas display there, folks. The town has really done a lot of work for itself to try and attract people to the town, both to live and also to conduct business, such as coffee shops and pubs and things like that. So it's yeah, nice little town. See, there's a few people in town. So we're a Wednesday morning between Christmas and New Year, so yeah, I think a little bit of business, but yeah, little store, cafe, which looks like it's now closed. Yep, that cafe is closed off, but yet the cafe down here, the Vintage Cow Cafe, it's looks like it's got a few people inside, a few cyclists over there. Great stuff. Okay, so back to the comms solution. I currently don't have one, so if you've used different methodologies for communications with groups, let me know, because yeah, just Bluetoothing up the headsets is it might be an option, but I'm just wondering if you've used mesh. How did mesh go for you? Did it work? Did it not work? If it did, what did work? What didn't work? Whether your Bluetooth was better? Yeah, let me know those things, because at the moment I'm trying to figure that out. I've only got about 10 weeks before we go on our big trip to figure that one out. Alright, so I'm heading down towards Paranga at the moment. Just got one rider off the back there. I'm just trying to slow down for that person to catch up. The last thing I wanted to do was take that dirt road that I'm just seeing there on my right. There you go, she's got me. So yeah, we're heading down to Paranga, which is a lovely little country town. It's always very scenic down through here. There's a bit of cloud around, and I wasn't expecting showers today, so I'm hoping that cloud stays away and doesn't rain on us, but we'll see how we go. Here we are at sunny Paranga. Great name for a little town. Got to remember which way to go here. Feeling it's left. See how we go. Look for the green signs and see what we come up with. There we go, left down to Quinalo. Nice little bowls club they've got here, and some Aussie flags, etc. Nice little shed, old style. We've got a bit east of the Great Divide now, so it's we've got a little bit west of the Great Divide, and we're just starting to dry out a little bit. So they haven't had quite as much rain in this area as they have back where we've come from. So we're heading now between Paranga and Moringandan, sorry, not Moringandan, where we have McLagan. So the first one we'll go to is Quinalo, so Quinalo is not far away. If not, we're coming down to Quinalo now, I think. Yeah, we are. It's coming down to Quinalo, so just a little bit drier here than what it's been. The roads are a little bit on the bouncy side, so we'll see how our friends are going back there at McLagan. We might have a quick stop at McLagan. McLagan's only a couple of k's up the road, so we'll see how we go. Welcome to Quinalo. Great little pub here. Got to come back for a lunch here one day. It was a great little pub. Up and wide. There we go. We've got a bit of ventilation. Got the shield up. So there's the pub. A little bit different. Peak hour in Quinalo, actually traffic. Alright, roll on, which is good. So we just had a bit of a leg stretch and a bit of gas bag there, just at between Quinalo and McLagan, and now we're on the Kuya Dolby Road, and she's a little bit wonky after the recent rains, etc. But yeah, we'll make our way up to Bunyas. Well, just looking up ahead, I can see a bit of a rainy looking cloud, and a shout out to Mike from the YouTube channel Round the Corner, who I watched this video last night, funny enough, when he was going up the Bunyas, and it rained on him, and I got a feeling we might be getting the same, because there's a few showers sitting over the top of the Bunyas at the moment. Looks lovely and fine at the moment, but yeah, off to my left is a dirty, great big cloud full of rain. So we're about to find out if we're going to get wet or not. All right, so we're just into the windy bit. So when you're coming up to the Bunyas, you'll come to a thing that says windy for the next 10 k's, and guess what? It is. Stick to the speed limit, because the road is a bit windy. It's not great nick, and generally get a fair bit of traffic coming the other way, so yeah, be aware of those things that if you're coming up to the Bunyas. Looks like our cloud is gone, which is good. I was a bit worried I was going to get absolutely soaked coming in there, but because I didn't wear the good jacket today or bring any wet weather gear, which is a bit silly when you're coming somewhere on the Spyder. You should always bring wet weather gear, but I didn't today. Hopefully I don't learn the hard way. It smells a bit smoky through here. I'd say they've had a couple of burn-offs where they've burned off grass or woodland to prevent worse fires during the real fire season of January, February. So yeah, there's a little bit of smoky smell today, and up ahead you can see it's a little bit hazy, so we'll get a bit closer to that. Alrighty, so 60k an hour, so we will slow to 60k an hour through here. yeah, looking at the road, I think we've just had a shower of rain come through, so we might have hopefully dodged a bullet. Hopefully. So there we go. So when you get these little causeways on the way up to the Bunyas, these little causeways are they're worth slowing down for, because they can be a bit bouncy. If you're on two wheels, if they've had a bit of water over them, they can be a little bit slippery if they've had water over them. So yeah, be aware of that. When you're coming up to the Bunyas, you'll see a blue sign that says parking, or a P, 150 metres. That's when you know it's about to get serious in regards to the bends and stuff, so you want to start hanging on and actually doing what it says. No use speeding up through here. So you get to here, this is where it really starts. You start to really climb from here. Got Danny and Bruce on the back, so they're good. So yeah, you don't want to be in too much of a hurry, just enjoy the ride. Yeah, you could go like an absolute lunatic, but the chances of a car coming the other way are too high, so not worth your while. Like that one there and that one there, where they cut the corner. So yeah, take your time. Just beautiful up through here. So yeah, the road was built purely to put communications towers in here many years ago. So when they first did you know, telegraph signals and things like that, and wireless radio signal, they did those off the top of the Bunyas. So that's why they built the road up here, and it never really got changed. They left it as a fairly narrow road and just bitumened it, put a few guardrails in, and that's about it. You could have a good old fang up here if you knew there was nothing coming, but yeah, you've got cars coming the other way, especially what are we now, 10 o'clock, so yeah, there's a few people that have finished their early morning coffee. They've come up from Dalby on holidays and they've decided to, yep, we've had a coffee, we've seen the heights, we're going back down. This one is a tight corner. Yeah, no use giving them a squirt out of there, because tyre will not grip. So all those people say, oh, my tyre doesn't grip. A lot of it might be in your right hand, folks. Nothing will grip on a wet road like that, especially with the acceleration that you've got out of a Spyder or a Riker. So it might not be the brand of tyre that you're using, it might be the brand of glove on your right hand, or just your right hand. Come out in a little clear patch after coming through some rainforest. So yeah, we've got above the height there of the rainforest. I think it's about 1100 metres at the top up here, so yeah, just over a kilometre high, not quite the mile high, but yeah, about 1,100 metres. There you go, the road opened in 1921. A meat safe. So in those days they'd put a safe up there with to keep your meat in it, so that yeah, the wildlife couldn't get it, and then the workers would grab the meat out of the safe on the way up, so they had food, because travel in 1921 would not have been very fast. It wouldn't have been vehicle, it would have been horse and cart. Not sure what noise we're getting of the Spyder through here, but yeah, it's working a little bit. You've got to change gears now and again, back off, accelerate. It's just a matter of keeping it nice and smooth through here, because there's, as I said, always traffic round the corner. You never know what's coming. And of course, the four-wheel drives on this road don't really give a toss. Here's an interesting one. We've got a truck coming up ahead, so this will be a bit of fun. So we'll slow right back for this truck. Hopefully he does the right thing by us and gets a wheel off, but you never know your luck in a big city. And he's not going to, you turkey. Oh no, plenty of room, all right. Wallabies cross here at night. I wonder if anyone's told the wallabies, crossing here. Oh, a bit of potholing. Hey folks, morning. So that pine you're seeing there, that's a Bunya pine. That's why it's called the Bunya Mountains. Another massive big one there in front. So I have this thing called a Bunya nut, and if it falls on you, it hurts. I want to put some lights on, champion. Put some lights on. Lights. There you, put some lights on. That's better. Good on you, mate. You got yours on. Same with you. A bit of common sense. Well done. What's that thing about common sense? Common sense isn't. Drip of water. Oh, that's a bit rough. Hey buddy, thank you. Lots of little walks around here. You can see where they all head off into the scrub. Plenty of maps for that, so if you like doing a bit of bushwalking, this is the place for you, I think. Hello, what happened to Denny? She is. Bit of fog on off the road up here, so we've yeah, after a bit of rain we've got a little bit of fog going on. Oh gosh. Bunyas, the trees coming down there, beautiful. just as you come out of the rainforest, you're at your top amount up here, and go past the telecommunications towers, massive that they are. So that's where all the phone and TV stuff's repeater stations. You come through those, and at the last one there's a bit of a lookout up the top here, Fisher Lookout. Quite a pretty little lookout. We're going to stop at that and take some photos, and most importantly, enjoy the view. Geez, the cars have been really good today. They've all given you a bit of space. It's been pretty damn good. So yeah, stop at that one, but on the motorbike it's much easier to stop at the second one. Bit of parking space. There we go, folks. Welcome to the Bunyas. How good is that? Bit of mist going through. Brilliant. Well, we've been joined by the East Coast Women's Riders Group. I've got their one token bloke. Well done, ladies, nice work. Left and down the hill. It says 1,107 metres, there you go. It's a fair height above sea level. Close that up. I normally keep that open up here, but it's a cooler day. It's only 19 degrees. There's a few showers about, so yeah, I think a winter trip up here is the go this year, and stay up here and put the fire on and really enjoy it. A lot of these places are rentals for weekenders and weeks and holiday houses. It's the way to do it. Once you get over that little bit there where we were with the lookout, you want to be keeping a bit of an eye out for wallabies, because they are fairly prevalent here. To say that there's lots would be an understatement, and we'll see if they're all hiding today or whether they're out and about. Stay there, champion, don't you come right out. Good on out, thank you. Yeah, if you make sure you stick to your speed limits up here. There's lots of kids, wallabies. There's one just there. He's going to come for a bit of a dart. Get on your mate. Where you going? Good work. Hello. Nice work, little wallaby. There's lots of them. Lots of little wallabies and kangaroos. You can actually buy feed up here from the shops to feed them. So yeah, they're pretty cool little animals. She's a bit more packed today with the caravan park than what it was the other week when I was here. A few there in the campground. Alright, here we go. Tiny little bit of dirt. Denny, sorry. Couple of wallabies on the grass over here. Park under the old gum tree, actually the old bunya tree. So yeah, that's the Bunyas. Look at them all, beautiful. Coffee time.